Love him or hate him, one thing is undeniable. Donald Trump's legal battles are a saga unlike any other in American history. And in 2025, that saga is far from over. With multiple cases weaving through different courts, it's easy to get lost. So, what's really happening right now? Where do these cases actually stand? And what are the real-world consequences? In this video, we're cutting through the noise to give you a clear, up-to-date breakdown of Trump's ongoing litigation. In 2024, a Manhattan jury found Trump guilty on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. But the game isn't over. It's just moved to a new court. Right now, the case is in the appeals process. His legal team has filed motions to overturn the verdict, arguing everything from judicial bias to procedural errors. The bottom line, in 2025, his sentencing is on hold indefinitely. This appeal could take months, if not longer. A successful appeal could mean a new trial or even the convictions being thrown out. An unsuccessful one means he could eventually face sentencing, which, for these charges, could range from probation to prison, though legal experts are divided. Next, the case concerning the 2020 election and the January 6 Capitol attack. This is a federal case, and its fate is tied directly to a monumental legal question now before the U.S. Supreme Court. Trump's team argued that presidents have absolute immunity for official acts. The Supreme Court agreed to hear the case, and their decision, expected by June or July of 2025, is a total blockbuster. The bottom line, in 2025, all proceedings in the federal election case are frozen. If the Supreme Court rules against broad immunity, the case could be reinstated and potentially go to trial later this year or in 2026. If they rule in his favor, the case could be dismissed entirely. This is a one to watch. In Georgia, Trump and several allies face state RICO charges for allegedly trying to overturn the 2020 election results. But this case is also in a state of legal paralysis. The presiding judge, Scott McAfee, is currently weighing an appeal from Trump's team that seeks to disqualify Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from a case over a romantic relationship with a former prosecutor. The bottom line, in 2025, this case isn't moving an inch until that disqualification appeal is resolved. If Willis is removed, it could cause massive delays as a new prosecutor gets up to speed. If she stays, the trial could potentially proceed, but not for many months. The Mar-a-Lago classified documents case in Florida is also facing significant delays, but for different reasons. The judge, Eileen Cannon, has been slow-walking the process, dealing with a mountain of pre-trial motions and complex issues around the Classified Information Procedures Act, or CIPA. The bottom line, in 2025, a trial date seems increasingly unlikely in 2025. Judge Cannon has not set a firm date, and legal experts predict this case could easily be pushed into 2026, bogged down by arguments over what classified evidence can even be used in court. First, it means delay is a victory for Trump's legal strategy. Pushing these trials past the 2024 election was a primary goal. As the sitting president in 2025, he now wields the power of the Justice Department, leading to intense debates about whether he could order the dismissal of the two federal cases against him. Second, the appeals process is a new battlefield. We're moving from jury trials to arguments before judges, often in more conservative-leaning courts, which could be more favorable to him. And finally, the sheer unprecedented nature of all this continues to strain the American legal and political systems. We are in uncharted territory, with courts grappling with questions about presidential power, election interference, and accountability that have never been asked before. So, to recap, in 2025, Trump's legal battles are characterized not by courtrooms and juries, but by appeals, Supreme Court decisions, and procedural warfare. The final outcomes remain uncertain, but the legal and political drama is guaranteed to continue. What case do you think will be the most consequential? Let us know in the comments below.